Welcome to Hear Deaf World with NiteLite. Imagine a world where you go to the movies, you can't hear the words being spoken, or you watch TV and the sound effects aren't there. What about your favorite music? You can't hear the song or the beats of the music. Instead, you have to rely on closed caption or sign language. Hopefully, someone you know around you can speak and translate the sign for you. I have a lot of experience in the hear deaf world, being married to a wife who was born deaf. We were married for 20 years and I struggled with sign language each and every day. I was only able to maybe get out a few words here and there, but most of my words were through spelling each letter of the word. What they call that in the deaf world finger spelling. And that was always a struggle for me. Because if I wanted a conversation with my wife, it'd be a very slow conversation of spelling each single word out. Imagine having to do that in a normal conversation. For example, if I say I want to go to the store, I'd have to spell out each letter of I want to go to the store. And I'm not going to take the time to spell each of the letters out for each word, but with sign language, that's what you did with finger spelling if you didn't know the word. And it requires a lot of patience and skill. Today, I still use finger spelling for most of my words because I have to admit, learning American Sign Language is not a very easy task. And on this video, I am going to explain a little bit about what my episodes will be about. For most of the time, we will be interviewing people who are deaf and their struggles with the hearing world. What do they wish the hearing world would know more about the deaf world? And vice versa. What's it like to live with someone who may be born deaf? How am I able to communicate with them? What if I'm a child of a mother who was born deaf or a friend and I wanted to have a conversation with them? Would everything have to be written down on paper? And I remember when I first met my wife, that's how we communicated. We would have to write notes to each other and pass them back and forth. Now we talk every day. I use sign language, like I said, the best that I can. And it is not an easy task, as I said. But again, that is no reason or excuse not to continue to improve or get better at American Sign Language. Now, over next few episodes, I'll be interviewing different people throughout the community, and they will be signing. And I will do my best to interpret what they are saying, but good thing we have closed captioning as well to help cover up any of my mistakes that I may miss on signing. And I'm sure I will be corrected plenty of times as I'm signing to people who know sign language very, very well. And I'm okay with that. The thing is to be open to learning sign language. And this is one way to learn as I experience this myself. And I also want to know for my viewers and listeners at home that it's never too late to learn sign language. Not only that, but you can see that I do struggle myself with sign language, and I hope that gives you a little bit of hope to try to learn some of it on your own as well. That I never had taken instruction in college for sign language or high school like other foreign languages. This is something where I just grabbed a sign language book and I just started with the first word in the book and I just worked my way through. And still, again, like I said, I can have communications with people who are deaf, but still it's not easy. And I do make lots of mistakes, which you will see probably in future episodes or listen to. Like I said again, I think the most interesting part of these episodes is to see that it's okay to make a mistake, that you are attempting to learn what a person who is trying to tell you through sign language. And it's amazing to know that this world of people who are born deaf, that they have a lot of patience with the hearing world. And they're just happy a lot of times to know that you are trying to learn sign language. Again, I'm looking forward to having many conversations here and many episodes. So, like I said, this is the end of our intro, and this is NiteLite. We will see you later.